Hello, Paul Hamilton here, author of If I Were a Wizard. And what I've done here is a little explain everything file. I've got my students to kind of brainstorm 3 or 4 kind of problems in their life or things that they're concerned about, things that they would want fixed. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to draw the path, prioritizing the different problems in their life and which ones would you actually like to solve first. So it's kind of the 2 concepts from my new book. We're talking about problems, but we're also talking about sequence and order and getting kids to think about the order and sequence of things as well. So I'm going to select a nice, big, fat, black pen, and then I'm going to allow my students to just prioritize these by making a little track that visits each of these in order of priority. And then if I've got any gizmos around, like my Ozobot that I've just discovered, we can make our Ozobot travel to those different priorities one after another. It's just a cool little way. And you can do a whole range of different things with the Ozobots. We can do some more commands and we can get little codes and turn left and turn right. But this is a great way of just finishing off and getting kids to think about problems, getting kids to actually think about the order of things. And then if we can take one step further, we could start to look at some algorithms. We could start to look at, let's make the Ozobot travel to the tuck shop and give sequence and order and actually break it down into chunks a little bit more. But this is just a fun little activity that if you've got one of these little Ozobots around and you've got an iPad, a really, really easy way of doing it. And you can do this with paper and texters as well, because the Ozobot actually works off the physical and paper and texters really well as well. So Paul Hamilton here. I hope you got something out of that. Another little connected activity with my new coding book, If I Were a Wizard.